once again. A lot of talk about singing. Drop it now, okay? That's not going to happen. But it was fun talking about it. Anyways, real quick, when you're talking about the firearm thing, if you guys like this kind of stuff, give me the feedback and let me know so I know to continue doing this. I don't want to do something that's not going to be a help to you. So I want to go over something real quick today, and this is just kind of just out of pocket. So let's see how it goes. I love Wyatt Earp. I'm a historian when it comes to a lot of those things, but Wyatt Earp used to have two sayings. He used to say, "Be fast, but be slow," and he had another saying. He always said that speed is fine, but accuracy is final. Real quick, when it comes to training and practicing with our firearm, we want to make sure that when he says be fast but slow, what I teach is to be fast to the gun, sure of the grip, making sure that I've got a good master grip. So I want to be quick to the gun, sure of the grip, make sure I've got a good master grip on that gun, be fast to the target, and sure of the shot. So I'm going to be fast, sure of the grip, fast to the threat. I want to make sure that my trigger finger is going to move smooth, straight to the rear of the gun, okay? The trigger bar travels straight to the rear of the gun. I want to make sure that trigger finger is not pushing to the side or pulling in any direction, but straight to the rear of the gun. So I'll make sure that the round is there. He also said speed is fine, but accuracy is final. Now, when he said that, it was based on a gunfight that had actually really happened. I'm not going to get into the story, but basically, two guys that did get into a gunfight, the guy that was the better shooter came out on top. So practice makes perfect. And so when you go to the range, you want to work on that. There's two basic kind of accuracy that's out there. There's what's referred to as target accuracy and combat accuracy. Target accuracy is being able to bullseye shoot and hit things. Combat accuracy is being able to put rounds on target, but put important rounds on target. So let me clarify that. When you go to the range and you see somebody shoot and they shoot and hit the target and they're hitting the target and the person with them says, "Hey, you know what? The most important thing is that you hit something." And I know they're trying to make you feel good, and that is so awesome that they'd say that, and it's good to say that. But in actuality, in a life and death encounter, when it comes to this type of a thing, self-defense, the most important thing is that you hit something important. Does that make sense? Because you want to stop that threat as quick as possible. I had an old firearms instructor used to tell me, he said, I'd rather be missed with a 45 than shot with a 22. And basically what he meant by that was the gun that you carry, you want to make sure that it's something that's comfortable, something that fits you, something that you can do well with. A lot of people buy guns because they're told by other people, buy this one, buy that one, this is what you need. You need to have the gun that fits you, the one that you're comfortable with, the gun that you feel as though you can manipulate and work the smoothest and the most efficiently. Also, when it comes to practice, make sure that you spend time practicing with that firearm. And let me give you a real quick story. Remember the first time you ever drove a straight shift car, okay? Working the clutch, the gas, changing gears, and all that cool stuff. Remember how ugly that was? Personally, for me, it was a bad deal, man. But the more that I done it, the better I got at it. And today, most of us, we can drive a straight shift and we can change radio stations, drink coffee, talk to somebody riding with us, and we don't even give it a second thought compared to that first time, okay? Now, a lot of times what happens, and let's kind of compare this to firearms training, a lot of times what happens is people will buy firearms, they'll buy the bullets, they'll buy all the swag and everything that goes with it, the gear, and they'll go to the range, they'll practice, they'll draw the gun, they'll fire the gun, and they'll shoot it a few times. They feel like, well, I know how it works. They'll take the gun home, they'll put it in their nightstand, they'll leave it there. Now, if something happens, I've got a gun. Fast forward life a year down the road, you hear a bump in the night. Now, under stress, you're having to grab that gun and operate that weapon system under stress for the second time. Now, let's go back to straight shift cars. What if you drove that straight shift car only one time? You parked it in your yard, you walked in your house, you hung the keys on the wall, and you said to yourself, if I ever need it, it's going to be there. A year down the road, once again, something happens to somebody that we love, and we're having to put them in that car and get them to some kind of emergency care as quickly as possible. Okay? Now, for the second time ever in your life, you're climbing behind the wheel of that straight shift car with the stress of trying to work the clutch, the gas, and everything else that goes with that straight shift and changing gears, and the stress of somebody who could be perishing before your very eyes. How ugly would that scenario be? Unfortunately, that's how a lot of people treat firearms. Seek out good quality firearm training. Find somebody that can help you and can teach you some drills and some things that you can do that will make you more efficient with that weapon system. So don't let it be that scenario of only driving that straight shift one time, but let it be something that you do over and over and over and over again. And God forbid, but should you ever need it, you'll be confident and you'll be able to go to work with that weapon system. Now, if you like this little short burst that we're putting on here, let me know, and we'll start working on some things like some malfunction drills and some other scenarios and stuff like that. Some different methods of carry. Somebody mentioned something about that. We'll go over some inside, outside the waistband carry. Me personally, the way I carry, for instance, if I'm at the gym and I'm working out, I always wear a fanny pack. And I know what some people think about a fanny pack, but trust me, brother, I'm bringing them back. So if you like the video, let me know, and we'll start working on some drills and some things that we can do on Facebook. If you guys like this, give me a thumbs up and let me know, okay? All right, everybody stay safe, and remember, you're the apple of God's eye, and he loves you.